if you are seeing this video, you should have one, gotten a welcome email from me. So if you have not, then please let me know. And two, you should have been added to the Strength and Support private Facebook group. So if you're not in there, well, you'd have to be in there to be able to see this, unless I'm sending this to you separately. So if I am, and you're not sure if you're in there or I haven't added you, then make sure you let me know so I can get you in there. I know we have a few people that don't have Facebook, so I'm going to try and figure out a way to send the videos to you as well as email you some of the information so that you will know kind of what we're doing within this group. So I've decided just to make some short videos, which hopefully then I can title, and as opposed to one longer video. And that way, hopefully, if you have a question about something, you can then go back, find that video in the file, and then it won't take more than hopefully 5, maybe 10 minutes of your time, because that's my goal, 5 to 10 minutes. And I've got a few different topics that I want to cover, but today I'm going to start with just welcoming you. I am going to share my screen here in a second, and I'm going to take you into the Facebook accountability group and kind of show you how I run that and how you're going to navigate it and hopefully use it to help you in your health and wellness journey that you're about to start. So one of the things I know that we talk about on my team and with my upline team is the importance of community. And so if you are here, I'm going to encourage you to get involved. We say get in the middle of the bed. Just, put yourself out there, put yourself, use it to your advantage. There are people in here that have been in the same situation as you or have the same questions you do, and they are going to want you to help them. I mean, we are here to help share struggles, to encourage one another, to motivate one another, to answer questions. I mean, sometimes it's easier to talk about things, with sometimes people you don't even know. And there's no judgment here, and B, or talk to people that are probably going through some of the same struggles that you are, or maybe doing the same workouts that you are, or on the same eating plans as you are. And you're like, hey, if you're following the Portion Fix, hey, I've got a purple and, a red container left, I don't know what to do with them. What can I eat? You can be like, oh, well, red, it's protein, you can do some cottage cheese, purple fruits. Why don't you do, cottage cheese and blueberries or something like that. So, I mean, there's so many things that probably you can just reach in here for or ask, and somebody will probably get back to you. So I encourage you, lean in, get in the middle of the bed. There are 3 vital behaviors that you're going to see that we are holding ourselves accountable for each day. And I'm going to go over those in a second. But if there was a 4th one, it would be community. So get involved, like I said. So, okay, let's see if I can share my screen. It's the first time I've done this. Share screen. Okay. And so if you go into Facebook, did that work? Technology is amazing. Okay. So this is our group, January Toast to 2021. And you will see that it's a private group. And then I just went in and did this. Let's see, there's the discussion. Okay. Okay, so across the top here, and then I believe also down the sides here, you can navigate some things. Every day at about 5 a.m., I usually do these posts. I do usually 7. I do them in weekly increments. So usually on Sunday, I haven't done it yet today, but I have 7 posts, and I will write those out and I will schedule those for the upcoming week. So at 5 a.m., you should be able to go in anytime after 5 a.m. into this group, and there will be a post like, so there's a lot of me. Here's today's, Sunday, January 3rd. And you will see usually it talks about something, some sort of subject. Sundays right now in the month of January are going to be some reflecting. And so usually at the end of it, it will ask you a question and or give you kind of like, not an assignment, but kind of usually makes you think or asks you a question or tells you to try something. So I really haven't even been in this one. I haven't done this one today, as has nobody else. But so what I would ask is that each day you either in the comment section here or on a separate post, like this was me today, and I don't know what filter that was, but you are responsible for three things. Um, the first one would be your WOD, your workout of the day. So share with us what your workout is that you're doing that day. The next thing is PD, which stands for personal development. Clearly, I was in a rush. I just wrote Essentialism. That's a book that I'm reading. Actually, it's right here. I just got it. I just started it, and so far, so good. So, workout of the day, personal development, and then should be, and then your meals for the day. So I took Izzy shopping. So we were going to go out to lunch, which we did, but we didn't go get burrito bowls. And then I'm just trying to clean out the fridge. So probably not the best example. And then this is my sweaty selfie because I did work out this morning. You don't have to include that. Obviously, the more you engage and the more you get involved in the group, the better it is going to be. So every day, three things: workout, personal development, and your meal plans. So I know I have people often ask what not the workouts, you know what workouts you're doing. And I have either talked to all of you or we are planning to talk to figure out the best workout for you to start with. So if you don't know what workout you're doing yet, or you haven't figured that out, then make sure that we talk. Personal development. I believe this is another thing. If you go in your menu here to the files, you will see I have, like I just put in a 2021 tracker. I have printed that up. I was going to talk about that. And I would encourage you to print this up unless you have some sort of tracker that you follow. If you're a check the box type person like me, this is helpful. This is for each day. It's more just for yourself. So if you don't want to print up a bunch and if you're going to save the planet, then just put it in like one of those sleeves and use a dry erase marker. But there's so many trackers too. If you don't want to use this one, I probably have another one somewhere in the files you can look at, or, Pinterest always has great trackers. Meal plans. Each week I'm going to, here's another habit tracker. Each week I'm going to post a meal plan. You don't have to follow it. It is meal suggestions, but it does have, if you follow the Ultimate Portion Fix meal plan, it's got your container counts. If you follow 2B Mindset, it has that information in it as well. And these are all things we're going to dive deeper into as the week goes on. But back to your personal development. I believe I have in here someplace a list of books I recommend for personal development. Personal development is not devotion in the morning, although that's great. Personal development is more kind of for your mind and just almost changing the way that you think, hopefully in a good way. I know that I kind of was like, okay, I'll do it. Give me something to follow. I'll try it. I think the first book I read was The Compound Effect, which really was such a great one to start with. It's kind of a slow read. It wasn't my most enjoyable, but it really got me thinking about how each small step leads to bigger steps and helps to, it's a compound effect. Over time, everything just, gets bigger. It's kind of like you'll hear me talk about, small things done consistently will help you achieve big results. And it's so true. So if it's not in the files, I will post a list of probably some of the top books, I think, as far as PD goes. And my personal development, I do in the morning. It's part of my morning process. Also something I will dive deeper into this week. But I recommend, I have a whole thing that I go through in the morning. Personal development is a non-negotiable. It is 10 minutes. Or 10 pages of a book in the morning. And I recommend doing it before you pick up your phone, before you, scroll through social media, before you start making breakfast for your kids, anything like that. It just really, I think, helps to set the tone of your day. And then when you go to wake up your kids, you might be a little kinder, a little softer, a little gentler. So it really is something that while I say it's personal development and it's for you, it really will benefit so many areas of your life. So I think that's that. Um, Workouts. Oh, and then meals, we're going to dive deeper into that. But really, I just want you to recognize that kind of like, I'm going to match your efforts. I'm going to show up every single day for everyone that is in this group. And I know there's a lot of people that we have that do. I also know people have fallen off track, or people will do the exercise, but not the nutrition, or, you know, 2 out of the 3 things. I really, really want you to try to find a way to give yourself 30 to 45 minutes a day to do your personal development and your workout. You also need the nutrition aspect. I mean, obviously, you know, you can't out exercise a bad diet. And the nutrition is the part that I struggle with the most. So my goal is to help walk you through some small changes that as you develop those, and you know, as those become kind of more routine, that then you will see greater success. And I really think a huge part of that is your mindset. um, when you feel better about yourself, you will do better. You will want to do better. I know that for me, you know, one of the biggest things is sleep. I like to stay up late. I hate to get up early, but I do it. But I also know that if I don't get enough sleep, then I just don't feel good. Kind of like if I have a sensitivity to dairy as well as gluten. If I eat too much of anything, then, you know, while it's really good when I'm eating it, I feel so crummy the next day that it's almost not worth it. So you want the whole package. You want the total package, and it's not going to be perfect every day, nor should it. This is, you know, hopefully a way to get you to think differently. So, you know, you will succeed if you put the effort forward and you want to succeed. The flip side of that is if you don't, you will probably fail. And you're only really failing yourself. And you're going to be out some money, because I know you all paid good money to get in here. So I want to help you succeed. So I think that's really, oh, and then at the top of it, how do I get back? Nope, discussions. Up at the top, there are always announcements. So basically, this is just stuff that I can leave up for the whole month. So up here, I have a January family fun calendar. If you've got kids and, you know, just some fun stuff to do, it just kind of puts some ideas in your head. And then I also, there's 2 announcements. Where's the other one? How do I find the other announcement? I'm sure there's a way. I'm just not doing it correctly. I don't know, but there's also the podcast calendar on here someplace, which should be under announcements, but I can't see it right on here, I don't think. So this week, over the course of the next few days, we're going to figure out which workout works best for you. If you are brand new, I would encourage you to look at Clean Week. That is 7 different workouts, and also introduces a little bit of the nutrition. And then we will talk, let's see, I started to make some notes. We will talk about, tomorrow I'm going to come on and talk about navigating your Beachbody On Demand online, and as well as the Nutrition Plus app, because obviously you have to be able to get into your account so that you can pull up the workouts, you can pull up the videos for the nutrition, and all the other fun stuff that's on your Beachbody On Demand plan. We will dive deeper into both of the nutrition plans, trying to figure out which works best for you, whether you're a container type person. I'll teach you how to figure out your container counts, or if you want to be more of an intuitive eater, and we'll talk about that. We are going to talk about your why. Why are you here? Why are you here? And is your why strong enough to get you to show up every day? And what is your vision? What is your vision for yourself? What is your vision for your family? What is your vision for your career? We'll talk a little bit about your vision. I will talk about my morning process and how important I think that is. And then we'll talk about meal planning and meal prepping. So I'm sure that was longer than 10 minutes. I don't even know how to tell. But obviously, drop questions that you have and get in here. I want to see everybody every day.